What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today I'm bringing you guys another Black Ops 2 Jumps and Spots video. And as you can see, we're going to be on studio or firing range. So I'm super excited to get into this, but before we do that, I've got one thing I want to show you guys. Machinima asked me if I wanted to share this this little movie trailer with you guys for Oblivion. And I thought it was pretty cool, so I said yes. It's a cool new sci-fi film that's got like a bunch of big actors like Tom Cruise, Morgan Freeman, and stuff. And it's got robots and guns and a bunch of cool stuff. So I figured you guys would want to check it out. So let's get into that, and then we will get back into this video.
When you look at this film, the level of artistry is pretty extraordinary.
The idea was to find an environment that looked ravaged from a war, but yet had color, signs of life.
I like the idea of doing a daytime science fiction movie because I felt like science fiction kind of went into the darkness, went into the inside of spaceship hulls, and I wanted to kind of bring it back out into the daylight.
All right, tech's coming online in 30 seconds. Relaying coordinates now. Confirm visual.
Joe Kosinski truly is a visionary filmmaker. He's a world creator.
The two words that I had from the very beginning of the project was a beautiful desolation. It's almost primordial Earth. Feels like Earth the way it maybe looked a million years ago.
It has a haunting beauty to it.
But against that rugged landscape, I wanted to bring a very clean, forward-looking technology.
This is Jack Harper. I'm good to go.
As an architect, Joe imagines things that are wild.
The Sky Tower is a home built at 3,000 feet above the ground.
Those designs are incredible. Joe filmed on top of volcano, cloud formations, sunrise, sunsets, and then he had those images projected, so that was the natural lighting. It was the clouds. It was, without a doubt, the most beautiful set I've ever shot on.
Action.
The bubble ship, it's just so cool. Every piece of it was so smooth and elegant.
This great visual world.
Stand down!
From the Sky Tower to the bubble ship, ultimately is an emotional experience.
It's extraordinary, and it's epic.
Alright guys, so there you guys have it. I thought it was pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think, but it comes out in a couple of days on like the 19th or something. So anyway, getting into Jumps and Spots on studio or firing range, whatever you want to call it. I actually looked back in time via YouTube and watched my old firing range Jumps and Spots video. I'll link it down in the description if you guys want to check it out. But it was uploaded just about 2.5 years ago. And man, it was funny to see, you know, how much I've changed and what the old T. Martin was like. So anyway, starting off here, starting in the saloon, there's actually two pretty good spots in here. One is this little kind of hop through right here. You can hop through it on both sides, and most people don't know about this. It doesn't really look like something you would be able to hop through, but it's really useful in case, you know, enemies are inside the saloon and, you know, you don't want to, you know, come in the main door or whatever. You can hop through there, and typically you'll be able to take them by surprise and take them out. Now, another good spot involving this window is to look over towards the movie studio backlot set and stuff all the way over there. And what you can do is you can hop up on this table, get all the way over on the edge, and you can actually see through that entire tunnel. And there's a major spawn point back there. So this is very, very good because you can shoot, take cover. Shoot, take cover. And it's really hard for the enemies to take you out of there. Now, moving on, one thing I'm really disappointed by is they took out the spot back here where you could like jump up and see over the fence, and it would be really hard for enemies to take you out. But so you can't do that anymore, unfortunately. But one thing they did do is they added this. So I have a feeling this spot will be pretty decent for search and destroy. It is a little bit newbie, but if you plant the bomb right here and you get over in this spot, it's going to be hard for enemies to find you. If they're coming from this way, they probably won't see you just because they're going to be tunnel vision looking like this. They won't see your body stuffed all the way back in that corner. So really the only way they're going to see you is if they come like this. So I don't know, that could be pretty useful. Now, moving on over here, over towards the bathrooms or the new kind of like lobby area, whatever you want to call it. If you hop up on this thing right here, you can get some good cover to take out people who may be spawning in the bathrooms or protecting an objective in there, or maybe spawning over there, whatever. It's not the best spot in the world, but it's something new that I wanted to point out to you guys. Now, moving on over towards the middle of the map, we got a couple of really important buildings and stuff. This right here, the new barn or top 10, is one of the most trafficked buildings on this map easily. You can get up into it by taking the normal stairs, which is what most people do. We are Team Martin subscribers, so what we want to do is either hop up on these hay bales and then come climbing through this window like this, or come over here, hop up in this little cubby hole up here, walk across the plank and jump through this window. Or if you're down on the ground, you know, kind of by BDOM, what you want to do is come over here, hop up like this, and then you can hop up into the window like that. So you got a couple of different options to take enemies by surprise. And there's no way that that you shouldn't be able to take them out of those spots. Now, here at BDOM, the old sandbag spots have been kind of nerfed a little bit. You used to be able to hop up on some sandbags right here and get just barely peeking over the top little shelf right there. And it was so good. It was so hard for enemies to kill you out of it. But you can't really do that anymore, which it kind of stinks. But you can kind of do it the other way. If you hop up on these barrels, you can kind of peek out around this corner, and this little half wall will give you a little bit of cover to take out enemies as they're coming to kill you. Now, if you go up into the crow's nest up here, obviously you guys know the crow's nest if you played Black Ops 1. It's a really important spot. You can see all the way back there towards that back spawn. You can see in there. You can see BDOM. You can see into top wood, top 10, you know, wherever you want to see in the map, you can probably see it from this spot. And a lot of people will get up here. And if you find yourself up here and you want to get over towards top wood to protect ADOM or whatever it may be, you can actually just jump straight to it. Just kind of do, I don't know if you want to call it a strafe jump or what, but you just kind of run and jump and you'll land right here, and then you can protect A, kill people on top wood, whatever you want to do. Now, the thing is you can actually take advantage of this jump going back. You can't actually jump back up into the crow's nest. That'd be nice. But if you guys know, I have dead silence on, so you aren't going to hear it. But if you drop down from this height, your legs are going to break and you're going to make that like grunting sound and stuff. And it's really important not to do that, especially in like search and destroy, because people with headsets will hear you and they'll go and take you out. Now, if you don't want to make that grunting sound, yet you want to get down without running all the way around and down the stairs, then what you can do is you can actually just jump to the ladder. And if you touch that ladder just before you hit the ground, you aren't going to break your legs falling from that far, but you will from that far. So that's pretty useful. Make sure you guys take advantage of that just in case somebody's got a headset and they're going to want to take you out. Now, back here, this is another spot they kind of nerfed. You used to be able to hop up here and then hop on the explodable barrel and see through the mesh. Now you can't really see through here. You can kind of move back and forth and see a little bit down there. It's really hard to see. I'm sure you won't be able to see it on YouTube because it's so quick. But if you want to use this as kind of like a check spot and make sure nobody's coming at you, then I guess you could. But it's definitely not as good as it used to be. And, oh yeah, one more thing. To get into top wood, you can take the stairs, the ladder, or this shed right here. I forgot to mention that to you guys a second ago. But anyway, moving back through jungle. This is my favorite part of the map. This is the coolest thing in the world that they added. A freaking T-Rex, a fog machine that goes off randomly. Or maybe only when you walk by it. I don't know. I guess that could be a really good clue in like search and destroy. If you think an enemy might have just ran through here, the fog machine will go off. I don't know. That's pretty cool. But anyway, to get up into this thing right here, you can take the ladder, or you can take this right here, which I think just about all of you guys will know, but I just wanted to point it out just in case. And I think that is about it in terms of jumps and spots for this map. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Make sure to go check out the old firing range jumps and spots if you haven't seen that yet. And then also make sure to check out my channel, because I uploaded like 10 videos yesterday. So if you missed any of those, they were all really good, and I suggest you guys check them out. So thanks for watching, guys. Bunch of great videos coming soon. Peace out.